Welcome.
It's a special tea time edition of Purana Talk, and it's quite a nice tea. What is it? Assam?
I think it's our Organica song.
Organic Assam, just with a tiny bit of sugar and some milk.
Fortune telling cups.
Yeah.
Just for fun.
We are reading the Garuda Purana, Khanda 1, chapter 228, entitled Devotion to Vishnu. Suta said, "The man who bows to Ajja, the cause of salvation, free from beginning and end, the unchangeable and the imperishable, becomes worthy of being revered by the whole world." And Ajja is the unborn, literally. Is the negation, Ja is born, Ajja. 2. With great devotion forever I bow down to Vishnu, bliss personified, the unbifurcated, perfect knowledge, the omnipresent, and the Lord who resides in the hearts of men. I bow down to the great Lord Vishnu, the immanent soul that sees the auspicious and the inauspicious in every one, and bears witness to everything. He who, though competent, does not bow down to Chakrapani, the discus-wielding Lord Vishnu, is a mere destroyer of the grassy growth in the world. It tells us parenthetically you're a beast grazing grass. I think it's just you're just wearing down the grass. I mean, I think it says it very nicely. If you're not a devotee of Vishnu, you're just wearing out the grass. You're not accomplishing much. 5. Even a single bow or bow, I love English, firm and full of good feelings directed towards Krishna, handsomely dark in color like the interior of the glistening cloud, the immeasurable overlord of all the worlds, is competent to sanctify immediately even a Chandala who cooks dog's flesh. You know those Chandalas. Yeah. Look at this again. I'm getting bigger and bigger, and you're getting smaller and smaller. This table is drifting or something.
No, it's fine. It's an illusion.
None of this is scripted except theoretically the text that we're reading, and even that's in question at times. Chandala's cooking dog's flesh. 6. Even by means of 100 sacrifices, it is impossible to attain the goal which a man who worships Lord Vishnu by means of a namaskara, done by falling down on the ground like a staff, attains. It's a deep namaskara. A single namaskara directed towards Krishna is conducive to save by according salvation to those who wander in the impassable woods of worldly existence, which seems to some like a well in a pleasure grove. In case you like your metaphors mixed. 8. Seated, lying down, or standing, whether it be here or there, one shall always take refuge in the mantra Namo Narayanaya. Obeisance to Narayana. Nama Narayana. This to Narayana. The word Narayana exists. The faculty of speech is under their control, still the ignorant fools fall into hell. How surprising is this? 10. A man may have 4 mouths, or even a crore of them, and he may be pure in mind. It may or may not be possible for him to narrate even a 10,000th part of the good qualities of Vishnu, the Lord of deities. Sages like Vyasa and others, in worshipping the slayer of Madhu, stop in the middle because they've exhausted their mental faculties, not because the qualities of Govinda are exhausted. Even if due to sheer helplessness a man calls out the name of the Lord, he is immediately freed from all sin, like the deer saved from the claws of the lion. Surely he has girt up his loins for his journey towards salvation. We're at stanza 13. If a man calls out the name of the Lord, even in his dream, it destroys his all sins, or all his sins. Then what doubt is there that the sins will be removed when the name of Janardana is openly repeated? O Brahman, they by whom the words obeisance, O Krishna, Achyuta, Ananta, Vasudeva have been uttered with great feelings of devotion will never go to Yama's city. Just as a blazing fire becomes dim or darkness is completely dispelled when the sun rises, so also the heap of sin is dissipated when Hari's name is sung. Surely a sojourn in heaven comes to an end. To persons who undertake a long journey with the memory of Krishna filling their minds, the food to be taken while in transit is the frequent repetition of the names of Pundarikaksha, Lord Vishnu. The Vaishnava name of Krishna is the only panacea for the removal of the effects of the poisonous bite of the serpent of worldly existence. By reciting it, the man becomes free. 18. What is obtained by means of contemplation in the Krita Yuga, reciting mantras in the Treta Yuga, and worshipping in Dwapara is obtained in Kali Yuga by constantly remembering Lord Keshava. He, the tip of whose tongue bears the two syllables ha and ri, crosses the ocean of worldly existence and goes to the region of Vishnu. Hari, ha, ri. A man who has realized thousands of wicked actions with which he is surrounded, but who sincerely yearns for welfare and purity, and therefore takes active interest in singing the praise of Narayana, does not see even in his dreams a rebirth. There you go.
So, very interesting.
Vishnu.
It's basically, saying because Vishnu is everything, if you make Vishnu the focus of your bhakti or devotion, that you can achieve everything, or you can at least not be miserable. Though it implies you will never die also, which seems unlikely.
Yeah, well, it kind of suggests that it's sort of like, Christianity has the same promise that whosoever believeth in me shall not die, but have everlasting life.
Right. Problematic.
Or metaphorical.
Reasons. Or literally true, at an atomic level, maybe. Right? Because you don't create matter, you don't destroy it. So it goes somewhere.
Does it matter?
Does it matter? I don't know. There you go.
We're here to ask more questions than we are to answer.
We enjoy.
We hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye.
Bye.